Well, so I just thought I'd show you all this, and I think it should work. I don't know why it wouldn't work. This I've put together. This is just a standard 10 frame deep, but I built basically a modified migratory cover and flat bottom board for it. So for the top migratory cover, you know, I've said it before, I'll say it again, I do not agree with standard migratory covers that sit flat on top, because you get a violation of B space on top of the frames. So as I showed y'all before, what I did on this one here, again, just put in a 1/4 inch spacer here, gets this up off the top of the frames. So you get 1/4 inch plus an 1/8 inch, gives you proper B space at 3/8 of an inch on top of the frame, so the beads can come up over top of the frames. For the bottom, basically did the exact same thing. Now on the top portion, I did put these little strips to try to keep this from bowing up in the middle. I don't think it would have anyway. I think if anything, it's going to want to curl kind of like this, and going to have gaps in here. But hopefully, it's glued and screwed tight enough it won't. No big deal if it does. But on the bottom, I basically did the same thing as the top as far as basic structure, but I did a 3/8 shim instead of a 1/4. That way I've got good B space. 1/4 inch they'll probably use, but I don't know how good a drone or a queen can squeeze through a 1/4 inch. Can definitely fit through 3/8 of an inch though. So just using scrap wood, got 3/8 shims and put all the way around. That way I was able to do this instead of drilling a hole in my super or in my hive body for an access point. This is their access point, so that if I need to, I can take this hive body out and just use it for a super on a hive or whatever I want to. I don't have to have an entrance disc and a hole in it. So, you know, didn't even measure this out, but it goes solid all the way around. In the back, it's solid, so it's just right up here. Right here in the front, 3/8 by, I don't know, about 3 inches, 2.5 inches. I've certainly seen very thriving colonies in the removals I've done going through a hole a heck of a lot smaller than this. So I think that'll work just fine. It'll be the question of whether or not a swarm will decide they can move into that space. Maybe they're looking for a bigger hole to move into, but I mean, I guess every feral colony I've removed was a swarm at some point. So, you know, all the bees are looking for is a limited access with a big hole behind it, and this is pretty much the answer to their little hopes and prayers. So I'm going to try to get a few more of these built the next couple nights. It's too late now tonight to do another one. Took me a while because I was just kind of freehanding as I went. Just need to plan it out a little bit better and get everything pre-cut, and then start, you know, assembling faster, because I was kind of planning and cutting as I went here on this one, so it took a little bit. But get, you know, 4 or 5 or more of these built at least, and get these bad boys hung up out in the woods, because swarm season is upon us.